Hello. Today, me and my classmates, Sidra, Noor, and Lana, grade 10A, will represent a PowerPoint of our rocket. First, preparation of the rocket. First, we used a plastic champagne glass, and then we spray painted it yellow, and we also used gas relief pills, 150 grit sandpaper, 400 grit sandpaper, golf bag tube, wrapping paper, epoxy glue, hot glue gun, elastic braided cord, scissors, plastic table cover, swivel hooks, rocket wadding, and an engine.
In the next slide, we have the model of our rocket. And next, we have a general information about the fuel. The materials we used for the fuel are Play-Doh, a golf bag tube, potassium nitrate, sugar, and a hammer to squeeze down the fuel.
The advantages of this project is we got to experience a fun adventure like this because we had to roam around and discover the material. We were able to go to a lot of places and discover a lot of material and objects that we never knew or heard of before, and it was actually fun. And we learned a lot of new information about rockets reading about it. We had to do a research about rockets and its fuel. So just scrolling and reading information about rockets was very knowledgeable and very helpful.
And another advantages of this project were the joy of making our own fuel. We had the chance to make our own fuel using chemicals we never used before or had an experience with, like potassium nitrate and other chemicals and other materials listed above. And just partnering and getting to have a fun time while working with your friends. I was able to partner with Sidra and Noor, and it was very fun for us to talk about chemistry and learn more about it.
Now we have the difficulties we faced. My team and I faced some difficulties, which are first, we couldn't find the perfect bottle of the gas relief pills. We went and asked a lot of pharmacies if they have the same size of the gas relief pills as the PVC, but none of them did. We had a lot of trouble with that, so that's the reason of not using one. Either ways, it still worked for us. And the rocket material was very expensive, and it costed a lot of money, around 300 dirhams, and many of the stuff we bought were really rare and we couldn't find them in many shops. They had specific shops we had to go to find them. And something we didn't know is that we could have done it as a pen, but we did it as a big size so the teacher would like it. But turns out that some girls did it as a pen, and that costed them a lot way less than ours. But if we knew, we could have done it like them because it took from us a lot of time. We have been working on it from like a really long time until we finished it, and most of the stuff was so expensive and we couldn't even find the specific ones. And even when we saw the video, it was so easy, but when we tried to do it, most of the people found it hard. And most of the stuff is very cheap, but it's from America, but we're living in Dubai, so most of the stuff in here is very expensive, and that's why it costed us more than 300 dirhams.
Other difficulties we faced were finding sizes that are right for each other and are suitable and appropriate for the required materials of the rocket. Sizes were very difficult for us to find, like the PVC was too small or too big for the gas relief pills bottles to fit. And we had to go around a lot of pharmacies to find a gas relief pill bottle, and we did not, but it worked without it anyway. We had to go to a lot of shops around our city to find the objects we needed to build our rocket, because not many stations or stationaries had the objects we needed, so we had to look for a lot of time and days.